everybody, welcome to the Perilous Tales Battle Report. I'm back with another episode of the, I don't know, the Y-Files, whatever you want to call it. Agents Anderson and Duchovny fighting various adventures, this new case file. We're going to be fighting the Mimic. Now, in the last episode, if you go back up one of the playlists, you can check out, we fought a werewolf and a bunch of, like, it's sort of like kin, I guess, in an abandoned farmhouse. This time around, we've gone back to the city, and someone is not who they appear to be anymore, was infected. We're going to play the Mimic as our adversary, the monster. What's neat about the Mimic is you can kind of have it represent any kind of like shape-shifting bad guy monster, because the master isn't placed when you reveal marker number 1. The master is actually placed and replaces one of the team. So someone randomly is going to get infected through all this and either not fight it off or whatever when they go back to the I don't know, National Bureau of Investigation, the NBI. So I'll show you the table, we'll show the crew. It's the same crew as last time. It'll be Anderson, Duchovny, Clancy, Cash, and Tanga, who all made it back after this adventure. They've gone back to town and something goes horribly wrong. All right, so we are set up for the Mimic. We have our same team as before: Anderson, Duchovny, Clancy, and then Tango and Cash, my two new FBI agents who survived the game heroically. And then we got some rat swarms, who are 2 to 3 minions, pack hunter, 4 wounds, skill 4. And they come from the sewer. If at least one rat swarm model is in play at the start of the villain's phase, select a random hero that's currently more than 3 inches away from any villain and spawn a new rat swarm. As close as possible to the villainous board edge. And then 4 to 5s are traps. When this threat marker is revealed, first trigger a disastrous strike, and then also reveal a random determined standard peril. Finally, this is the Mimic, because last game was against a werewolf, and we had some infected team members, so someone's not as they appear to be. We have our playing area set up, and then we got to randomize and place our objectives and see what our deployment style is for them. So deployment style is going to be number 3. Now, when threat number 1 is revealed and the master is revealed, we actually don't place that person in ambush. What happens instead is we're going to roll a d5, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to see which of the heroes is actually really infected and succumbs to their lycanthropy. 2 and 3 are going to be the rat swarms, which will be placed as normal, and then 4 and 5 are the traps, which are disaster strikes plus other standard perils. It's going to be a standard deployment, so once again, we'll have 1, 2, 3 across the middle, so I'm going to mix these up. And it's a grid pattern, so central 1, 2, and then 3. And because I'm doing the terrain just as like I like it, I'm going to place some second story objectives over here. One's back in the corner here, one's going to be in the middle, up on the rooftop, and then right here, and the last 2 here and here. Now I'm using this wonderful Schooner Labs accessory set for Perilous Tales, including my dashboards for all my heroes, all my objective markers, some activation tokens, my little ruler, which I like is like a film strip, and then my threat level markers. Well, 3 times for objectives and see what objectives are going to be. So we're going to get 12, 14, and 12, roll again, 17, which you have to roll less than 16, 16. So 12, 14, 16. Find the Precious. When a hero on the villainous half of the table makes successful interact action with a piece of terrain that has not yet been searched, we're looking for the cure. They search the terrain, roll a d6, and add the number of search tokens on the objective on this objective to the result. If the result is a 5+, place a precious item objective token in base contact with the killed model as close as possible to the nearest hero, otherwise add 1 search token to the objective. End of the game, if there's a precious item objective token in possession of a surviving hero, score 3 points. So basically, we're going to have to pick a piece of terrain in the other half of the bay, maybe this dumpster, who knows, and try and find, I don't know, the cure, whatever the thing is that we're looking for. Yeah, we roll a d6, and on a 5+, we find it, and that person's carrying it until they're killed, in which case it's put in base contact with them. And if we don't find it successfully, then we place a search token on the thing. And so it becomes progressively easier to find the Precious. Then 14 is tell us what you know. We got a parlay with the rats. So you got to talk to the rats and figure out what they know. And again, during the game, parlay has a minimum difficulty equal to the target's starting wounds. At the end of the game, for each confession token in possession of the surviving hero, score a point, up to a maximum of 3. Leave no stone unturned. When you reveal the last unrevealed threat marker, if the threat level is 5 or less, score 3. If it's 6, score 2. If the threat level is 7, score 1. So we have to basically pop all the threat markers as fast as we can. We're not placing any objective markers, because we're trying to find the Precious and talk to people. And so what we're going to do now is deploy our team within 2 inches of the table edge, and we got to try and find as many of these things as we can, and someone's going to go crazy. Duchovny, you're tough, you're going to run up in the middle of it all. Anderson, you're going to tell people to yell. Cash, you're eagle-eyed, so you're good at shooting, so you're going to cover the middle. And Tango, you're just going to give us the ability to look at stuff, so you're going to just stand where you can see as many markers as possible. Staying together is probably a good idea. So we're into the first heroic phase. Agent Anderson's gonna go. She's gonna tell Agent Duchovny to move up 1 to here. She's gonna tell, I guess we tell Cash to do it as well. Because he's pointing, he's our spotter. He wants to not be within 6 of this though. So he's just gonna walk to here. And then she herself's gonna move up once. Makes her done. Then we're gonna go with you, and you're gonna spot. So it takes 2 actions to do that, which I should have realized before. That's number 4. So that's gonna be a disaster strikes plus an additional peril. I don't think we trigger it now. We'll have Duchovny trigger it, because he's tough. And then you're done, because that was 2 actions. You're gonna move up 1, I think to here. And then you're gonna Eagle Eye. You're gonna move up 1 to here. And you're gonna Eagle Eye. And then we just send Agent Duchovny, I think. So he's gotta stay outside of 6 of this first move. So his first move is just gonna move to here. And then his second move, he's just gonna move into the middle of everything he possibly can. So going 4, he's gonna end up right here. So we gotta trigger as many of these as we can at once. So we're gonna trigger, and it's gonna be 8. So disaster strikes, 5 disaster strikes, 4 disaster strikes. So literally lasers shoot him in every direction. These 2 become additional perils. So he's gonna take a 7 attack a whole bunch of times. So from the far one that disappears, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. He ignores 1 for 6. And he's got 2 left. We have to use our whatchamacallit. I think we have to use our go for broke and make a reroll of that. He's gonna die otherwise. Rerolling it. That's better. So it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this time. Really only 1 less. Great job. Number 4, what happens? That's gonna be a 4. So 1, 2. Oh, sorry. Actually, he'd have 4 because he ignores 1. But still, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 takes 5, and he's dead. He's gone. Oh, Duchovny. And then these 2 become random perils because there's no more disaster strikes. 4, it's number 10, and number 5 is number 3. It's another disaster strike, so it goes away. And then number 10 is driven back. Each hero within 6 inches of the revealer must make a skill check. Each model is pushed back 3 inches, less 1 for every success they roll. Anyone within 6 of him? I don't think they were. Just Agent Duchovny and you. Sorry, so she has to make a skill check, and for every success, she's minus 1 inch. 4 successes, she's fine. And then for him, no successes. He's gonna get thrown back 3 to here. And these are revealed, and Agent Duchovny is down. We've revealed 3 out of 8 though, which is significant because they go away, because that was disaster strikes. And hopefully, yeah, hopefully the rest of them get revealed and we don't lose everything. So with advantage, it's only 1 dice for the threat check, and that's a 6, 7. So that's gonna reveal everything creeps, so everything moves an inch towards us, which is good because we're trying to reveal them. We want that. And then threat level goes to 1. Okay, well, next turn, Agent Anderson, you need to get people in position. We gotta check some of these markers. So you're going to, I think, send you, because he's harder to hit. So she's gonna send him with a, take a move. And then send him again. She's still within 4, yep, for a take a move. Out to here, still not within 6 of everyone. And then she'll move herself up 1. Someone's gotta go start checking terrain. He's going to move 1 and then look out, rather, and then you are just gonna check this one, I think. What is it? It's number 2, so that's gonna be a rat swarm. All 3 of you have now activated, and it's just Clancy. I think Clancy's going to eyes peeled and then move into range of these 2. And that's going to spring both of them. So this is going to spring 6 and 7. Uh-oh, so Rumbling and 1,000 Cuts. 1,000 Cuts attack against him. He'll take 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. And then does he fall down at the end of his move action? He does not. I guess we're not searching that dumpster then. And yeah, it's now threat time. So threat level 1, it's 2 dice rolls, and that's 3 successes, which will have it again, have everyone creep 1. So closest that can be seen, closest that can be seen, closest that can be seen. Threat level 2. Okay, well, we don't want to get 1,000 cutted into oblivion, so it's time to move away. So you're going to move 4 back to here. And then eyes peeled, outside of 6 of the rest of these. And then Agent Anderson's gonna go. She's gonna move to here. She's gonna medic, which will be 5 dice. We can heal Clancy. Couldn't do anything for Duchovny. 9, so 1 success, so he heals 1. Do it again. No, she's gonna call him over. She's gonna call over this fella, and he's gonna go 4. We're gonna move and move again. With you. So all 3 of you have gone now. And then he's gonna eyes peeled, because this is Tango. He's a marksman. He's gonna eyes peeled and I think move up to within 6. Yeah, so move up to here. And that'll trigger this one. That was a rat because it was number 2. So it comes flying over. And both of them get to shoot it. Clancy, +1 skill, because he's shooting. And the rat is, I think, skill 4? I think it's minimum skill 5 anyway, just for shooting attack. Nothing. And then he'll get to shoot, same thing. Minimum 5. Gets 2. 2 left. And we're on to the threat roll. Advantage, it's 3 dice now. But it fails. Misfortune. +1 threat, because of 0 successes. Goes threat level 3. A random hero, not within 3 of a current villain, gets another rat swarm because they proliferate. This one arrives, and they are pack hunters. It's from within 3, and that means it does a bonus attack, and then advances and bonus attacks. Otherwise, nothing. So if the other guy hadn't spawned, he would have done a lurker attack. He would have raised the alarm first. But instead he attacks, so we're starting with this one. It's going to attack into cash, so 4 dice. Minimum success of 3, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3 hits. Uh-oh. 1, its minimum success is 5 now, because his skill goes up because of brute. 3 though, 3 damage. Cash with 5 damage left, and Clancy with 3, and they've both activated. Activation markers come off, and it's new round, and I think we just crush some rats. So we're going to start with, I think Clancy. He's going to just try and crush those rats. So he gets... do we start with you? Because you could throw out some advantage. That'd be cool. Because then if we can kill both these rats this round, they don't come back. And that's worth doing. So actually, we're going to go with Anderson first. No, because you could Eagle Eyes. I think one of these 2 is going to be where we reveal a bad guy, and then it all goes horribly wrong. So, yeah. You're just going to move to get advantage. And then you're going to... Now you're going to Eagle Eyes, then move? No, because there's nothing else that's going to spawn. No, if the master spawns this turn. No, you're just going to move in and make an attack. So with advantage, so extra die, discarding the lowest. Needs a 4, so 9 gets nothing. I'm going to go with the big fella, and he's got 5 dice, 6 because he had advantage from being a friend outnumbering. Oh, that'll do. So that's going to be 2, 3, 4 hits, and that's more than enough to kill him. So he gets squashed. And then he'll walk 4 up this other rat and gain advantage for our last guy. 3 dice to attack him, because he's skill 2, +1 for the friend. 4 damage, that's just going to kill it. And then he will Eagle Eyes, I guess. I mean, look out. Ice Field, sorry. And then Anderson's going to walk in between these 2 and try and medic both of them. So she's going to medic Cash first with 5 dice. And she gets 2 successes, 3, 4 successes, so he's fully healed. And then she's going to medic into Clancy with her 3rd action, 5 dice again. Ugh, 9, so 1 success, and he'll go to 4 damage on him. There's no rats on the table, which means 1 doesn't spawn right now. We do have to make a threat roll and see what happens here. So it's 4 dice with advantage, because threat level 3. And that's 1 success. So it's going to be everything crawls an inch forward again. the Noose tightens, and then we go up to threat level 4, which means we're not going to get mass points for revealing this turn. Well, and we didn't interrogate because I'm an idiot. Why did I not do that? I should have just talked to them. You could have literally talked to that one before you killed it, but you're an idiot, so that's going to happen. Hey, we need to reveal both these this turn so we can score that. We also need to start searching. We don't want to search over here. We're going to search this car, I think. So, yeah, we have to. Let's just looking for the precious. Well, we didn't start an activation within 3 of this, so 1,000 cuts won't go off. So Agent Anderson's going to go. She's going to tell Clancy, you just need to go do interacts, I think. No, you need to go do interacts. Clancy's going to walk. I can't kill them. If I kill them, it all goes wrong. We need to search a piece of terrain. We gotta reveal this. No, Anderson's gonna go first. She's gonna heal everybody again. So first action, heal Clancy, 5 dice. 1, 2, 3 healed. No, 1, 2 heals. And then into him again. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 heals. So he's fully healed. Then she's going to tell him to take a walk. Just this piece of terrain. Quite come within 6 of all these. Then we're going to, I guess, move. And move again. And go back to here. Try and stay away from that marker. You're going to do the same. Move and move. And then I want to search that car. You're going to move and then move to here. And this will get revealed. Number 3. All right, it's a rat swarm. Good. It's not the master. Let it live. I can't let it reveal itself because we need to get the threat level not be so high. So that's going to be the threat level 4 goes to 5 for advantage. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes. Oh no! So it's not just when this thing gets moved 7 inches towards us, and then whenever a master would heal a wound, it also reveals. So, hey, guess what? We've revealed all of them this turn, and that means that, yeah, the bad guy happens. So we're gonna have to see who it is. So D4 now, because there's only 4 guys left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, so that's going to be number 3. So 1, 2, 3. So Tango, Tango, you were the bad guy the whole time. Turns into a werewolf. Ran that far away. Oh no! All right. Well, the mimic is revealed, and technically, I think number 1 actually isn't revealed. It stays up there, but the master shows up because the master would heal wounds. Then everyone makes a horror check. You pass for Agent Anderson with 4 dice. She passes, and then for Clancy, he also passes. There's an inch. Then we go up to threat level 5. Another rat swarm spawns because there's not 2 on the table, and it's going to come to the person nearest the villainous board edge, not with a rat swarm within 3, so it's going to show up over here. Could show up over here, which is important because it means that they could then attack normally, I guess. No, because they're not within 3 of each other. I don't think. Not quite. No. The Architect of Ruin, I had to actually roll an additional skill die. Not that it mattered, because it was a 1, whenever you make a threat check. And so he's been unmasked, and yeah, automatically kills poor Tango. So we go to, I think they have lurker behavior. The Mimic is a master with wound 6 and skill 7, but he's a lurker. The threat level becomes 7, they become aggressive. Otherwise, they raise the alarm and then do a villainous attack. So raise the alarm, range 1 inch if this model is in range of an unrevealed threat marker, so like the hero closest to the heroic board edge, and spawn a random minion within 1 inch of that hero, placing as close as possible heroic board edge. Not within range of that, so then it does a villainous attack. And then it does a skulk move, which is move 6 inches towards target unrevealed threat marker. It's up to no good, range 1 inch. If this model is the first model trying to take this action, while range of any unrevealed threat markers increase threat by 1, otherwise do nothing. And then finally villainous attack. So it's just going to attack right now, because all the threat markers have been, actually sorry, there is 1 revealed. And it's within 7. Still attack, and then he'll move 6 up towards that unrevealed threat marker if possible. So it is skill 4 to try and attack poor Cash. but it gets a misfortune. Engaged, so it can't move. So then this one gets to go. And it is going to get 2 successes on Clancy. Do 2 wounds. It is within 7, but it's engaged, so it can't move away. Ready to attack. The Mimic is going to end up doing the Lurker ability, which means he goes to raise the alarm. He's not within 1 inch of a marker. Then he does a Skulk, which means he's going to head 6 inches toward the nearest unrevealed threat marker. She's going to head this way. Over to here. And then from Skulk, he does up to no good and then villainous attack. One of this marker, so he can't raise the alarm or make the threat level higher. And then he does villainous attack, but he's not in range, so he's done. Well, we are at threat level 5, which means we're only going to score 2 VPs from our objective, because we didn't get everything. Actually, sorry, not even everything's revealed. We're at 0 still. That one's still not revealed. We have to reveal that one. So it's a new turn. We have 3 heroes left to do this with. We are going to start, I guess, with Agent Anderson. We gotta get some intelligence here. We gotta get some VPs. So she's gonna go first. She is going to walk to here. And then she's gonna attempt to interrogate that rat for a second action. Gets a 7, gets 1 success, and that'll mean she will successfully interrogate it for some intelligence and find out what it was doing here and what it knew. And her third action, she's going to attack it. Advantage because her friend's there. And it's minimum 4, so she's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 and kill it. But she got the intelligence that way. Now, if he activates, that's going to be bad. But I do want to engage this guy. But then this happens. But it doesn't reveal anything. We need to talk to the rats, is the problem. And we ended action within 6, that gets revealed. So I think we start searching the car instead. Oh, but you could do that. You're going to try and break away. If you get 1 success, you'll be able to do it. You're only skill 2, though. But you get a success, so you're okay. So you're going to walk 4 inches back to here with your first skill. And I'll put you outside of 6, and then you're going to walk 4 inches with your second skill over to here. Just get ready to search the car. And now you could go, and you're just going to engage over here. Number 1, and it'll be threat level 5, so we do score our VPs. We're going to go to 2, because it wasn't threat level 3 or less. Oh, 5 or less, we scored 3 points. So we did! Hooray! 3. We managed to do it. Even though we've got two dead team members. Duchovny and Tango are both dead. And now it's the time to roll 7 dice, because advantage plus the fact that you've got the Mimic on the table. So 6, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the big bad happens again. He's already revealed he can't heal any. Everyone's gonna have to make a horror check. Nothing can move, and then we go up to threat level 6. For Clancy, 6, he fails, he's knocked down. Oh no. Horror check for Cash. For Cash, he passes, and then for Anderson, she passes. Okay, threat level midnight now. So lurkers, we're at threat level 6. They don't automatically become aggressive, but they are within 3 of each other. And we spawn another rat immediately. Close to villain's table is going to be you, so you're going to get engaged. And then in they come. You, actually starting with you, the boss, which means that you are at advantage. So skill 6, 7 actually, which means 8 for advantage. And we're gonna get stabbed a whole bunch on the ground there for Clancy. Minimum 5, but he rolled a 5, so that's 1, 2, 3 hits. 3 wounds left. Then I guess this rat's gonna attack. It's engaged, so it can't raise the alarm. It can't go towards an engaged threat marker. It just goes to aggressive. So 4 dice going into Cash. 3, so that's 1, 2, 3 hits. He'll go to 5 wounds left. And this rat is closest to Clancy, so with advantage it gets 5 dice. It's gonna chew on his leg. Minimum 5 because of his skill level, so only 2 more damage. Got 1 left. Oh dear. Clancy, I'm gonna need you to kill everyone. So Anderson's gonna go first. She's gonna take a step. She's going to help him up for 2. Actually, sorry, she has to step to here to stay outside of 1, and then help him up for 2. And then I guess she's going to encourage him Just give him a pep talk for 3. Then he's gonna have to fight. I really need to find some stuff. He's gonna fight, but he's gonna stab. So he's got 6 dice because he's got a pep talk going. 5 dice back down because he's outnumbered. So 5 dice. He's gonna attack the master. Minimum 7 because of its skill. Nothing, and then he'll do it again. Kill it. 8. So he gets 1, 2, 3 damage. 4 damage on it. It's got 2 left. Oh, you almost did it. Oh, close. All right. You need to interrogate this dude. So skill 2, interrogate the rat. Do it. You crush it and interrogate the rat. So you now know all of the rat's secrets. And then I guess you attack it. 2 dice. You get a fumble and fail. It's fortune, as it were. Well, there's 2 rats on the table, so new one doesn't spawn. But we are now at, with advantage and the bonus dice, 8 dice for the threat check. And that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. From the shadows, he heals 3 wounds. Ugh, back to 5. And then everybody respawn a new minion, but they're all on the table. So then another threat check. So for Clancy, he falls down again because he fails his horror check. For Tango, he's okay. And then for Agent Anderson, she's okay. This is getting bad. Okay, well, things aren't looking great. It's +1 threat, so we're at threat level 7 now. Nothing can creep forward, and everybody gets attacked. So the rats, skill check 4 on him. Needing 3s at the minimum, but they fumble. Sweet. Rats with advantage, so 5 dice into Clancy. He might just die from this. 1. He's dead. And then the master is coming for Agent Anderson. Oh, sorry, actually, he'll move afterwards, and that'll give him advantage. So skill 8. Skill 8 into Anderson. Ugh. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. She's got none left, and she also dies. Cash, he's the only one left. Oh my god, he talked to the rat. He's got to run. Face, time to get out of there, bud. You got 2 actions. You could kill. You can't. There's no way for you to search now. You're just gonna run. Trying to save the intelligence. He succeeds. So he's just gonna go 4 to here. And then he'll go 4 again to here. Be like, peace out. All right, well, threat, it's 9 dice now. So I'll reroll 1 of these. That's a fumble. So 0 successes, just goes up 1 threat to 8. It's threat level 8 though, so everyone becomes aggressive, which means they move. So going 6 and gets within an inch. And then makes an attack, skill 4. Does it hit? 1, 2, 3 hits. 2 wounds left. And this one's coming over 6 to here because it's aggressive, because it can't attack, and so it's done. And then same with the boss. Going 6 to here and then can't attack. Let's run away again because that's all we can do. So skill check 2 against the rat. Does he get away? He does not. He'll try one more time. He's getting pounced on now. He gets away. Runs 4 back to here, but he's way close. It's gonna be 10 dice again for the skill check. So just rolling everything. Threat level is still 1, so 2 if it goes to higher than 7. So he heals to full. And then everybody goes aggressive. So jumps on, makes a 4 dice attack. I think this is it. Dead. Cash gets eaten. Yeah, 3 victory points goes to 2 because the party got tabled, and that means I think we are getting yelled at by Skinner when this is over. At 0 to 2, it's a failure. Let us never speak of this again. Oh, if we'd only had 1 more, it would have been a near thing for not the party's proudest episode. But we got eaten by Tango, who got bit during the last adventure and turned into a giant werewolf. So there you go, another adventure and another party unfortunately wiped out by the Memes the Mimic, which was a lycanthropy-infested team member, which we'll have to replace now. Tango is a werewolf.
taking out the team and his little rat swarmy friends, causing all kinds of mayhem downtown. So I really enjoyed that. I like that you can link these games together. This was a particular one where I looked at two villains and was like, this would be a cool kind of like narrative to do back to back, and it worked out really well. So I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you for more Perilous Tales, probably next time they update the rules in a few weeks. Until next time, I'm Ash. Have a great night. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below to get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.